So let's go ahead and add a sound to accompany this light color change, because the more information we can give the player, the better, right? So let's go ahead and select all 5 of our spawner objects here. And again, we do that by clicking the top one, holding shift and clicking the bottom one. We're going to hit add component, and we're going to choose audio source because we're playing a sound. And for this one, we want to adjust some things because the sound we're using here is pretty loud. So we need to go and, of course, untick play on awake. We also need to go to this volume field here and set this to 0.05 because we want it to be significantly quieter than it is by default. And we're also going to set this max distance value to 50. And that's going to help with some of the noise here, because this is a very loud sound. Next, what we want to do is go to our, I believe it's the characters, yes. In the characters folder, you'll see a spawn buzz sound. We're going to drag that into our audio clip file. And now you'll see, because we did that with all 5 selected, each one now has the spawn buzz sound assigned appropriately, as well as all of the settings changed appropriately. If for some reason yours aren't, just go through each one that has not had its volume changed and its max distance changed and fix that. You also may need to drop or click this drop down arrow to expose this max distance value. Sometimes it's open by default, sometimes it's not. Whichever happens to be for you is the way to go. Let's go ahead and open up the spawner script now and go back to our start method. Actually, we'll add a variable before we do that. Underneath light switch here, we're going to say audio source AS and our semicolon. And we're going to say AS equals get component audio source, open and close parentheses, and the semicolon. And then all we need to do is take that AS value, and in onSpawn enemy, we just say as.play, just like that. And now every time onSpawn enemy is called, we're going to switch our lights, and we're going to play that sound. And we can go ahead and test this out as well. Let's go ahead and switch back over to play. Hit the play button, of course. Grab weapon. The shotgun this time. And the spawning will start any second now. Oh, here they come. Yeah, you can hear them spawning now. It's a nice ominous buzzing noise to really get you on your toes before you fight these guys. This is so fun to play, but yeah, now you've got a nice sound, so now you've got all the feedback you could possibly need to know that there are enemies spawning.